Hey everyone, for today's video, I want to talk about some of my very favorite things. Hey guys, welcome to today's video. My dogs are having a stare-a-thon right now, and if I put her down, they're gonna start like fighting like crazy. Okay guys, for today's video, I thought I would try and throw in some cute puppy time, but I want to talk to you about some of my very favorite things for the month of June. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Very first thing that I have been loving this month, these cotton pads from Shiseido. And I know you're thinking like, oh, who cares? They're just cotton pads, right? But they're actually really good. I saw them as a recommendation from Jaclyn Hill's like favorites, and I wanted to see what the fuss was about, so I picked them up, and they're perfect. They don't pill, they don't shed, and they're perfect for removing eye makeup. They're super soft, and they're not that much more expensive than like the Whispers or things that you buy. So I totally am hooked on these, and I totally love them. The next thing that I have been loving this month is going to be kind of a 2-for-1, but this is my iPhone case, which actually has a battery pack inside of it. And the reason I love this is because I am on my phone a lot, whether, you know, it's Snapchat, Instagram, YouTube, and so my battery drains really, really fast, and so this doubles my battery life. And the thing that I like about this one the most is that unlike some of the other cases, it is 2 pieces. Some of the others are like 3 pieces, one that goes around and then sliding in the battery case. And I found that I had one, it was from like Dragon Case or the Case Father or something like that. And not only did it take like over a month to get to me, it broke within like a month, which was super sad. So one thing I like about this one as well, this top is super easy to come off and it's magnetic. How easy is that? It's so hard to do things one-handed when you're holding a puppy. All right, so the other thing that I love about this is a Popsocket. I know you guys have seen them and heard of them all over the internet, but I decided to do something kind of fun. I uploaded my own picture onto a Popsocket. It only costs a couple dollars more. I thought it was really kind of cool, but this has been such a lifesaver when it comes to being able to hold my phone or take selfies. I know that sounds so vain, but it's been very, very handy, and it perfectly sticks on this case. So I have been loving this. I would highly recommend, you know, maybe checking out Popsockets. Ton of YouTubers even have designed ones that you can buy, but you can also design your own, which I did. So that was kind of fun. And in fact, I will put a code in the description box if you want to check it out. I think I have, you can get $2 off if you want to get one of your own. So the next thing that I have been loving is, I know it's so super random, this is the curling iron from Hot Tools. Oh, we're not gonna curl your hair. We're not gonna curl it. And the reason why I love this one, it has a super long barrel. And so I have really long hair. And so the longer barrel actually makes it easier for me to be able to curl my hair in less time, which speeds up the whole process, which is great. So I can get through my whole head of hair in, you know, 10 minutes or less, which is fantastic. So I have been loving that curling iron, and it wasn't as expensive. I know there are some really expensive curling irons out there. Jade and I had done a video around like the T3 and the Dry Bar 3-day bender, I believe it is, and both of those were $150 or so. I think this curling iron was around $50, and when I bought it around Christmas time, it actually had a special where I got another curling iron for free, not the long barrel, just a regular, and I haven't even opened that one yet because I'm going to think of some kind of way to do a giveaway and give that away in the future. So okay, the next item that I have been loving is, if you saw my after, you know, Christmas, Black Friday hauls, I love Bath & Body Works and the semi-annual sale that they have. So one of my favorite scents from them was this Cashmere Glow. I probably bought 4 of these in that haul, but I am really, really loving the scent. And I went back to the store because they're having their semi-annual sale again, and I saw that it's still available. It wasn't one of those Christmas only scents, so I may have to stock up and get more. I know, not only did I use all of this, but I'm saving this bottle because I think I'm gonna do like an empties, like hits or miss type thing, so I've been holding on to this. But yeah, I have really loved this scent. Super, like, I think it's kind of sensual and sexy and totally just like romantic. I really like this one. I would recommend you checking it out if that is what your nose desires. Okay, The next thing that I've been really liking this month is going to be, these are the new Stila Duochrome in the Magnificent Glitters. So I believe this one's Sea Siren? Yes. So it has like a pink and purple and like goldish. Like I have loved this one. I'm wearing it in a video. I don't even remember which one anymore, but like I really love this one. Actually, I don't think I wore it in a video. I wore it and my husband was like, ooh, that's really pretty. Are you filming a video? And I was like, no. And he's like, well, that's kind of a waste for this really nice, like, he's like, people should see it. It's really pretty. So I may have to wear it in a video soon, but I have really enjoyed this one. And sticking with makeup, there's a few items that I've been really into. Not only did I get that huge ColourPop haul, one of the things that I got just to try out, and it was super inexpensive, it was the ColourPop brow pencil. Hi, honey. And this is the black and brown color. And I will say that I've actually grown to really like this brow pencil. I think that, you know, the top you do have to like, it does seem to go through the product quickly because it is kind of soft, but I've found that I really like the color. I really like the spoolie. In fact, I'm wearing it today, but I really enjoy this brow pencil and I will definitely order more of them. Happy to do that because finding a brow pencil that you like, it can be difficult, and the fact that this one I like and it's way cheaper than the Anastasia Beverly Hills, you know, brow definer or brow wiz, even better in my book. So I will definitely be ordering more of those. I better do that soon because shipping from ColourPop seems to take like a month. So I will do that. The next thing on my list that I have been loving, I even told Jade that I was like, I absolutely love this stuff. You have to try it. You have to get some. And I gave her, I had like a little sample, like a deluxe sample of it. And that is what had convinced me to purchase it. And she went out and purchased one as well. She's like, oh my gosh, this stuff is so good. And I was like, I know, right? It's so good. But this is the Cover FX Perfect Setting Powder. And it is in like translucent light. And one thing that's super confusing, I could not figure it out. The girls at Sephora, when I went in, was trying to figure this out. There is 2 colors that are listed on the website. And it doesn't have the name like translucent light in it. It's like something else. It's like just light or something like that. So I went into the store and I was like, is this the same as the, you know, the transparent one that I got as this deluxe sample? Because it has a different title. And they're like, oh, they only have 2 colors. It's this light and this dark one or darker one. And so I was like, okay, well, I don't know. So I got one in store and then I had ordered one online and I'm like, I don't know because it has a different title, but I ordered that one as well. When they both came, it turns out they are the same. They're both this translucent light, which is the type that I wanted. It's just they have different titles. And it confused the girls in store as well because they were like, yeah, that's weird. But it turns out it's the same color, so it's just maybe a weird naming convention glitch. I don't know. But now I have 2 of them. I decided to keep the second one because I was like, I love this stuff. I'm going through it. I'm totally going to make sure this is on hand. So I have been loving that setting powder. It's super finely milled. It's so soft. I really, really enjoy that one. And it wasn't as expensive as some of the other ones out there. So I think it's like, I like it better than the Laura Mercier. And so I know a lot of people are really hooked on that one. So I'm saying you may want to give this one a shot. I really enjoyed it. The next thing I've been loving, I guess we're doing makeup now, so I might as well stick with some of the makeup stuff. But from Fresh. These are the sugar, like the lip therapy, like chapsticks. Thank you, honey. Thank you. And this one is clear, and I don't know what they put in here. I mean, yes, it is amazing. It makes my lips feel so soft. So I will always throw this one like on overnight and like just let it soak into my lips overnight. And I just wake up, my lips feel so soft and refreshed and nourished. And I really, really enjoy this one. And so it's called the Sugar Advanced Therapy Lip Treatment from Fresh. So I have a couple of these, and they also have, you know, the ones that are like in the rose color and everything. I really enjoy these from Fresh. They are a little pricier, so I got mine around Christmas time when they came in a set. And also, like, I think they were a point perk at one point, so that's why I've got like 3 of the small ones. And when these run out, I'll be so sad. I'm gonna have to get a big one. But I have really been enjoying this one. You may want to check this out. All right. So I've talked about it a few times, but my very favorite pore minimizing primer. It's a little bit more expensive, but I do think it's worth it. This is the Dr. Brandt Pores No More. And it comes, oh, thank you. It comes in a pump like this. So it kind of reminds you of the IT Cosmetics, you know, the the CC cream where it's like it's a tube but it has a pump at the top of it. So it reminds you of that, and don't be scared. It does come out like a little bit of a darker color, but I think it works better than Professional. I think it just gives like a beautiful slip and slide. Like it just fills in and like has this nice smooth surface for your makeup to go on over. It is my favorite pore filling primer. And then the rest of the face I like to use sometimes, like, you know, the Hourglass, or I like to use the Marc Jacobs, the coconut one. I think that one is a really good for all over the face, but right here in the center where I have the pores, I like the Dr. Brandt Pores No More. I really enjoy that one. Okay, next item on the list is going to be, I was a little skeptical at first because it's like, you know, everyone is just pushing Morphe products, but I was so curious about this one. I had to try it for myself. So I got it when I got the Jaclyn Hill brush like favorite set, and I picked up this Morphe, the Set and Spray, or Prep and Set Spray. And what I love about this, I have to say, it's like an aerosol hairspray where you don't like just push once and like you have that mist that comes over that you're trying to catch at the right time and make sure you get your face. Like, this has a continuous spray and it's so super fine. It reminds me of like the new reformulated Kat Von D Lock-It. And okay, I don't know if Casey, this is Casey by the way, if you didn't know her yet. I don't know if this is gonna freak her out, but literally you just push it. It's amazing. I know, huh? I know, honey, it's amazing. And I think it smells good too. So I think it's totally worth checking out. You do get 2.8 ounces in the aerosol. And I think it's pretty neat because, you know, instead of doing that X with the, you know, and hoping that you get the spray in the right thing, or sometimes, you know, you've got some gunk in there and it comes out like all splotchy. This is super fine and it just goes right on, and I love how it makes like my skin feel. So I really enjoy this, and I know, you know, some people have feelings about Morphe. I will say I enjoy this product, so maybe it's worth checking out. Okay, we only have a couple of items left. I lied, we have 3 items left. Okay, the first item has been one of my favorite scents right now is gonna be the Atelier Cologne, and this is the Clementine California. I have been loving this, and I think it's great for like spring, summer too, because it's like a fresh, citrusy, like think mandarin oranges. Like I love the way that this smells, and even though my husband is not the hugest fan of it, I don't care. I love it, and he will learn to love it as well because I think it smells delicious. Hi. Oh, she got me. She got me good that time. I guess she's telling me it's time to wrap things up. I only have 2 items left that we need to talk about. So the first item is going to be false lashes. I don't really like strip lashes sometimes because I have smaller eyes. I have a slight hood that comes on, so I have a really hard time going across the entire band and having it look natural. So these have been a godsend for me. These are the Kiss I Envy by Kiss. These are trio lashes, and I know that some people use these for like even underneath, you know, because they're very short. I'm not gonna lie, they're short. So they're not for the people who love that huge dramatic thing. But for me, I really like these because they're easier to apply than singles, and the triples, like, so you get a little bit of a band and you get 3 lashes, but they're a little bit grouped. So when you put them all together, it does look like a big strip of lashes, and I enjoy these a lot. I just use like the duo glue and put them on, and I think they look just as good. It takes a little bit more time because you're doing them in individual, you know, patches, but I think the result is worth it, and I think these look more natural because they are shorter. And for me, it's always so obvious when I'm wearing the strip lashes because my lashes are so darn short. So I really enjoy these ones. I got mine off Amazon. If you guys want to get some, I'll put a link in the description box so you can get your own. The last thing I want to talk about, I ordered the In Love with KOKO, the face palette, along with the lip kits. And I have to say, this face palette, I have been using it almost every day. I love the bronzing shade. I like the blush a lot. It's kind of a fun corally color. And I think the 2 highlighters are terrific. And I mix them together, and this has been so good. And the texture on, you know, like the blush and on the bronzer. It is like this smooth velvet. I don't even know how to explain it, but like seriously, these colors are so beautiful. So I have really, really enjoyed this collection, and I think the face palette is so worth it. I'm a little iffy on some of the lip stuff, but like I think this face palette was actually really, really good. As always, I hope you guys are doing so awesome. Thank you for hanging out with me. From Casey, Cooper, and myself, we hope you're having an awesome day. We'll see you next time. Bye! Bye!